Let me record this. So we have international, because we are doing the ITAS training. Obviously, this will be a complete practical training for an air ticketing, right?
Okay, sir.
But how the things work whenever you will join this industry as a professional, right? Maybe you will work as a reservation executive, you will work as a travel consultant, right? So how this industry works, is it
Yes,
clear to you? So basically, Jessica, first of all, the things which we are doing over here, which relates to ITA, okay, the full form of ITA is International Air Transport, because you will handle the air transport operation. Is it clear to you? Air
yes,
Transport Association. Is it clear to you? So
yes,
repeat
sir.
after me. This is International Air Transport Association, ITA. Is it clear? One second. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. International Air Transport Association. Okay. Now, one thing you have to understand. You know, Jessica, what is this? Now, how we can handle those operation? Now, the question is this. Like, for
Hmm.
example, I'm sitting in India and I can book the flight to US. I can book the flight from US also. It is not you are sitting in India and you only book the flights from India. No, you can book the flight if the flight operating from Europe, Canada, US, Africa, you can handle those operations also. But how? Now, first of all, before moving to the pattern of IATA, I just want to give you some, terms. Repeat after me. Origination. Repeat after me. Origination. Can you repeat, please?
Origination.
Origination is what?
Origination.
Where your flight take off. Origination.
Origination.
Origination. We have
Origination.
destination. Repeat after me. Destination. We have destination. So
Destination.
origination, destination. Repeat after me. Origination
Origination.
is the point. Jessica,
Origination point.
yes, wherein your journey will get start. Origination is a point where your
Dot.
your journey start. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, wherein, because obviously the moment you'll face an interview, they can ask, what is origination, what is destination? You have to understand those terms. Destination wherein your flight land, your flight's reached. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes, sir. Totally.
Now, yes. Now, Jessica, there's a point which we called as layover. Now,
Layover.
in a very first day, I just want to give you the brief introduction about this, obviously the course which we are doing, because as
Hmm.
a as a travel professional, you have to
Hmm.
understand all this term. Layover. Layover is a point wherein, now, for example, if I'm flying from XYZ airline
Hmm.
and I'm flying from X city to Y city, Z city,
Hmm.
okay, but my flight is taking the
Hmm.
stop at Y place. So this is we called as a layover point. This is we called as a stopover point. Repeat, yes. Now
Yes,
listen
sir.
again. Now, for example, I'm going from X to Z. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm taking a stop. Maybe there can be a small halt, I can say. So either I
Okay.
can say layover,
Okay. Or
either
stopover.
either I can say stopover point, or either I can say halt. Is what? Halt is your,
Stop.
yes. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Fully.
Clear? Now
Yes,
repeat
sir.
after me. Origination, destination,
Origination.
layover. Is it
Origination. Destination. Layover.
exactly? Is it clear to you,
Yes,
Jessica?
sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
Jessica, one thing again you have to understand now how this industry works. How
Okay, sir.
this industry, what is the setup of this industry? Like, for example, this is a sky, this white,
Hmm.
a complete whiteboard, this is a sky, consider. Now what
Okay.
ITA did, Because if
Hmm.
you're taking a training in Galileo, right? You're
Hmm.
taking the training in Amadeus. See,
Hmm.
obviously there's some system which we have to work on, which is under the ITA rules and regulation. Is it clear to you?
Okay. Yes,
Now,
sir.
what ITA did is, because we are working for a routes. Obviously, there are a lot of flights which, they are flying from here and there, but how these operation works? Is it
Hmm.
now what ITA did is ITA
Okay.
divides the whole world, Jessica, whole world. ITA divides the whole world into three areas. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, Jessica. Because Jessica, I will give you over here a complete, briefing about this routing, blah blah blah, and obviously there will be a trainer also, which I have already assigned to you. He
Hmm.
also give you a training on Galileo also. Okay,
Okay.
clear.
Yes,
So
sir.
there will be a theoretical, practical. Is it clear to you?
Well, yes, sir.
Okay. So now
हाँ जी.
today we'll do entire theoretical. Okay. Then
Okay. हाँ जी.
gradually we'll start the practical also. Okay. Now
Yes,
what
sir.
ITA did is ITA divides the whole world into three areas. What are those areas? Area 1,
Area 1. Hmm.
area 2,
Area 2.
and area 3.
Area
What
3.
ITA
Okay.
did is ITA divides this whole world into three areas. Area 1, area 2, and area 3. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, Jessica, first of all, to make a route, we have to understand what are those things. In area 1, now what are the countries which lies in area 1? What are the countries which lies in area 2? What are the countries which lies in area 3? Clear, Jessica?
Okay. हाँ जी
So
सर. सर
Canada.
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, जस्ट वांटेड टू आस्क वन थिंग. लाइक जैसे आपने बोला आईटा ने रूट्स बनाए हुए हैं ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड,
Mm-hmm.
राइट?
Mm-hmm.
तो वो रूट्स को हम बोलेंगे दैट दिस इज एरिया 1, रूट 2, रूट 3.
Exactly. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं
ओके.
basically? TC1. Very good question, Jessica. You're very intelligent. Very good. We called as
ओके.
TC1, TC2, and TC3. Yes. What is
ओके.
TC? TC stands for traffic conference,
ओके.
because you are handling over here the traffic conference. So traffic conference 1, traffic conference 2, and the traffic conference 3. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
यस सर.
Clear? So ITA
थोड़ा सा.
divides the whole world into TC1, TC2, and TC3. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
ओके.
Now
यस सर.
over here, what are the countries which, because we have to understand, because if I want to work as a travel professional, a travel expert, so I have to
हम्म.
understand about, you know, which country lies in area 1, which country lies in area 2, and which country lies in area 3. Is it clear to you?
यस सर.
Now in
यस
area
सर.
1,
यस.
we have a country name is Canada and
ओके.
US. Is it clear to you?
यस सर.
In area 1, we have two countries, Canada and US. Obviously, we have a South America also, but okay, we'll do it later on. Now we
ओके.
have in area 2, we have Europe
हम्म.
continent. We have Africa, UK. Is it clear to you? The United
यस सर.
Kingdom, okay,
यस
and
सर.
the Africa. So basically, in area 2, we have Europe,
यूरोप.
UK, and Africa. Is it clear
यूरोप,
to you?
यूके. यस सर.
Now repeat after me. In area 1, we have, tell me.
Canada, in area 1 we have Canada, USA, and in area 2 we have three that
Europe,
are Europe, UK, Africa.
exactly. Now in area 3, we
So
have
sorry again, I'm interrupting you. Like in UK, that all four countries are there, or only like Scotland, Wales.
but every countries, we have London, Scotland, here we have Glasgow, right? UK is complete with Glasgow and London. Glasgow is again a state, right? So Glasgow is we have a Glasgow, what I would say, we have Newcastle. Is it clear to you?
Hmm. Yes,
Clear?
sir.
We have London,
Hmm.
Heathrow, Gatwick, Birmingham, Newcastle. Lot of cities we have in UK. Is it clear to
Hmm.
you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have Leeds also in UK. Is it clear to you?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if I will say say Claire, so don't worry, because I'm very used to with say Claire. Okay, this is it is clear to you. Okay, so now we
Okay.
have Japan. Japan, we have
Hmm.
a country with area 3. Then we have
Hmm.
China. Okay,
Hmm.
then
हाँ
we
जी.
have Chinese Taipei.
Chinese.
Chinese Taipei. These are countries. This is a list
Okay.
which you have to understand now. Okay,
हाँ जी.
Japan, China, Chinese Taipei, Okay. We
हाँ
have
जी.
Hong Kong. Clear, Jessica?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. We have
Hmm.
what I would say, we have India. Okay, let me write it down.
Hmm.
We have India, and
Okay.
we have, let me do this. And area 2 and area 3, between area
Hmm.
2 and area 3 border, we have UAE countries, which we call as United Arab Emirates. What
Okay.
is UAE? United
Arab
Arab
Emirates.
Emirates countries. What are those countries? We have Arab countries, okay,
Okay. हाँ
which
जी.
lies in area 3 only. And we have also, we have Southeast Asia countries. Now, Jessica, what are Southeast? We have a header. South East
East. हाँ जी.
Asia countries. Now, what are those countries? Let me explain to you. Now, first, I just want to explain. We have
Hmm.
Japan, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong
Taipei.
Kong, India,
India.
Southeast Asia.
Asia.
Okay, we have
हाँ
Japan, we have
जी.
Korea also, South Korea. Japan, on the down of Japan, we have South Korea also. We can write it down
Okay.
over here, South Korea. And don't worry,
Okay.
Jessica,
Hmm.
session is under recording. Why? Because the moment you will rewatch the session, because I want you have to rewatch my sessions in multiple times. Is it
Hmm.
clear to you? You to make your notepad and just repeat the session again and again. Is it clear to
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing currently right now as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, UAE countries. Now, first you can understand, because don't worry, if you no need to write down, okay, you just
Okay.
understand first, you will get a recording, then you can note down. Clear? If
ठीक
you
है.
are
ठीक है.
comfortable with this, that's your wish. Okay.
Okay. हाँ जी.
Now, Southeast Asia. What are Southeast Asia countries, Jessica? Now, in Southeast Asia countries, we have Singapore.
Hmm.
Okay. I can write it down over here. In Southeast Asia countries, we have Singapore, Jessica. Okay.
Hmm.
Pen down, please.
हाँ जी. I'm doing it, sir. Singapore.
We have Singapore.
Hmm.
Say Claire. We have Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
Clear. We have Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yes.
We have Philippines.
Philippines. Okay.
We have Malaysia. So basically,
Malaysia.
they are the Southeast Asia countries. Now repeat
Okay.
after me. What are the Southeast Asia countries, Jessica? We have Singapore. Repeat
Singapore.
after me. Thailand.
Singapore. Thailand.
Mhm.
Indonesia. Philippines. Malaysia.
Indonesia and Philippines. We have Malaysia. We have a lot of countries. We have, Cambodia. We have Myanmar. But abhi we don't require this. Is it clear to
ठीक
you?
है. हाँ जी, sir.
We pick the pattern. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in Southeast Asia countries, the major Southeast Asia countries, we have Thailand. Okay.
हाँ जी.
We have what I would say, Philippines. We have
Hmm.
Vietnam also. Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay.
Okay.
Vietnam. हाँ
Vietnam.
जी.
And we have, okay, let me write it down. We have Cambodia. Let me write it down for you.
Cambodia. Cambodia.
We have Cambodia. Okay, these are my
Hmm.
Southeast Asia countries, Cambodia
Hmm.
and Vietnam. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, Jessica, you came to know Southeast Asia countries, okay? And all
Hmm.
these things now, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, you see, it is very near to the India.
Hmm.
Now we have UAE countries. So what are the UAE countries? Now we have
Hmm.
Dubai, okay? We have
Hmm.
Abu Dhabi. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
These are the UAE countries. We have Qatar. Qatar, we have, is a country. Okay, Qatar.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Then we have a country is Jordan. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have a country is Oman.
Hmm.
Then we have a country is Kuwait. Then we
Okay.
have a country is Saudi Arabia. So all these
Hmm.
countries which lies in area 3, in the border of area
Hmm.
3 and area 2, and these are
Hmm.
the UAE countries: Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Jordan, Oman, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. Is it clear to
Hmm.
you, Jessica?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, now entire world we
Hmm.
categorized in this whiteboard.
फिर क्लास शुरू होगी?
Is
Hmm.
it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Entire world we
Hmm.
categorized in this whiteboard. Say clear. Clear? Okay, is it clear to you? Now, Jessica,
Hmm.
one thing again.
Hmm.
See, you know what? Because
Hmm.
we are working for the flights and routing.
Hmm.
Now we have to understand some cities and the code. Now
Okay.
you came to know entire pattern, how the ITAR divides the word into three areas, area one,
Yes,
two,
sir.
three. Now,
Hmm.
in order to make a design, the route, you have to
Okay.
understand we have two ocean, we have a two ocean.
Hmm.
One ocean we have,
Indian Ocean or Pacific?
no, one ocean we have this,
Atlantic.
which is between area one and area two, which we called as AT. We have a global indicator, Jessica. This is we
Okay.
called as, pen down please, global, repeat after me, global
Global.
indicator, which is very important. Global indicator. Global indicator is your, the globalized. Now, for example, when you drive your car, we have a left and right signal,
हाँ जी.
right? The same, we have a flight global indicator. Very important to understand, because the
Global
moment you will
indicator.
face your interview, they can ask about the global indicator. If the flight is moving from Europe to US, so it
हाँ
means
जी.
it's flying from area 2 to area 3. Tell me yes and no.
No, it's moving from area 2 to area 1.
Sorry.
Like it.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Area 2 to area 1. So when the
Hmm.
flight is moving from area 2 to area 1, it
Hmm.
is the global indicator of AT, which is Atlantic.
Global indicator of 80. अच्छा. ठीक है.
Yes.
Hmm.
See, these are the global indicators, because the moment you face your interviews in a corporate company, in a
Hmm.
big brand, so they
Hmm.
ask
Hmm.
the question. Now, for example, you're flying from area 2. Now, for example, you're living in UK, right? You're a customer, and he's flying from UK to Canada. So
Hmm.
what would be the global indicator? AT.
80. Okay.
Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी sir.
Now, Jessica, we have a global indicator, which is area 3. Now, area 3, the world biggest ocean, which we call as PA,
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean. It's a very
Okay.
big ocean, and it is round basically, because the earth is round, and
हाँ
it
जी.
cover area 1 portion also. Is it clear to you?
Okay.
The
Yes sir.
side walls of the area 1, the side wall of the
Area 1.
area 1. Now, for
Hmm.
example, if I'm living in India, right, I'm
Hmm.
taking the flight via Japan.
Okay.
Listen to me very carefully, Jessica.
हाँ जी.
Obviously, I have to choose the wire point, and I will explain to you, but I'm just giving you, the overview of the class, so that you can
Hmm.
understand the global indicator. Now, for example, if I'm taking flight India to Japan
Hmm.
and Japan to Canada. Now, Japan to Canada, there will be a shortest route, because I will just cross one ocean, I will reach the Canada. Is it clear to you?
Okay. Yes.
It is just I have to cross the ocean and I will reach Canada. Tell me yes and no.
Yeah. Yes. Because
But
the Pacific Ocean sidewalls are attached. Means are attached that too with
yes,
area 1. Okay.
yes,
Done. Huh.
yes, yes,
Ho
yes.
jana. Hmm.
Is it clear to you? I cannot take the
Yes.
flight like this. Area
Hmm.
2, 3, then Europe, then this. No, it will be very bigger route. Is it clear to
Hmm.
you? So
हाँ
my
जी.
route will be India to, now, for example, I'm going to Canada on the Japan Airlines, for example. One thing you have to understand, Jessica,
Hmm.
every airline, pen down, please.
हाँ जी. Every airline.
Every airline
Hmm.
touch his own city first.
Touch its own city first.
First. Now, every airline touch his own city first. What is
Hmm.
this?
Noted.
Now, for example, I'm living in India. Obviously, in India, there are a lot of companies, they have invested their plane. The German
Hmm.
company, the Lufthansa
Hmm.
Airlines, Japan
Hmm.
Airlines, China Airlines,
Hmm.
Switzerland, Swiss Airlines, KLM Airlines, Air France Airline. They invested in India. Obviously, they invested in a lot of countries,
Hmm.
right? And they have their plane in India also. Now, for
Okay.
example, Jessica, if a traveler is flying from India to Canada, is taking a Japan Airlines, by default, first the flight goes to his maternal country. It means his mother country. Is it clear to you?
Okay. हाँ जी. ठीक है sir. Got it.
Now, for example, we have a Europe, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Now you're flying from India to
Hmm.
Canada. but you are, or
Hmm.
India to US, right?
Hmm.
India to US, but
Hmm.
you are taking via Europe
Europe.
flight. So
Hmm.
obviously your road should be 80 global
India.
indicator. Your global
Okay.
indicator would be 80. These type of question might ask by the interviewer. Is it clear to you?
Okay. हाँ जी sir.
See,
Sir, but
I'm
why didn't we take ocean?
no, no,
Because
no, because by default he will touch his mother country first in
अच्छा
Europe.
ठीक है. Okay.
I
ठीक
cannot
है.
take the flight like that. Then
Hmm.
यहाँ, then वापिस. No.
नहीं नहीं like actually means this will vary only if we are taking that airline अगर उन्होंने हमारे पे करा
Yes.
otherwise हाँ ठीक है
Yes.
बस यही
Otherwise,
था.
you can flight. Take if you have China airline, you can flight India to China, and you can take Pacific. You can take
हम्म.
Hong Kong Airlines, which we have called as Cathay Pacific. I will explain to you. And you, I'm just giving you some route introduction. Is it clear
हाँ
to
जी
you,
हाँ जी.
Jessica?
हाँ जी अब समझ आ गया सर. हाँ
Is it
जी.
clear to you? And don't
Yes sir.
worry, entire session is under recording, and you will come to know. Is it
हाँ
clear to
जी.
you? Okay.
हाँ
Now,
जी
may I
सर.
rub this? May I rub the whiteboard?
हाँ जी सर.
Now,
सर ग्लोबल इंडिकेटर मतलब
I will
जैसे.
explain to you again. Don't worry, because I will repeat the pattern again and again and again. Don't worry for this. Right.
हम्म.
Now, you came to know a bit things about the global indicator.
हाँ जी.
Now, Jessica, one thing you have to understand now. We are working for codes because the system which will work upon, let me show the system also. Okay. The
Yes sir.
system which we are going to work upon, this is a Galileo basically. This is a Galileo. Okay. The system
Okay.
which we are going to work upon, he will not understand the language of Hindi, English, Punjabi, French, Spanish, German. No. He will only
Okay.
understand the language of code.
ओ
Is it clear
ठीक
to
है.
you?
Yes
Now,
sir.
first of all, we have to understand about the coding. Is it clear to you,
Okay.
Jessica?
हाँ जी सर.
Now, Jessica, first we'll start from Japan because first we'll start from area 3. Is it clear to you?
Okay. Yes sir.
Now, one second. We start from area 3. Now, area 3 is this, right?
हाँ जी.
Now, first country we have is Japan, right? Now,
हाँ
we
जी.
have to be understand about complete information about Japan. Now, Japan is a
हम्म.
country.
हम्म.
Tokyo is a city. Because we have to understand about the main city of this. Tokyo is a
ओ
city.
ठीक है.
Tokyo.
हाँ जी.
Clear?
टोक्यो.
Okay.
हाँ जी.
The I if I want to fly now, for example, I have to check the fare to Tokyo. I cannot write Tokyo in a system. No, Jessica, never. I will
अच्छा.
write the code of TYO, Tokyo.
PYO. ओके. ठीक है सर.
In Tokyo, Jessica, we have two airports. Yes, which you have to understand. You know, whenever we make a route, now, for example, in Chandigarh, basically, we have two bus stands, right? One
हाँ
is
जी. हाँ.
43 bus stand and one is sector 17 bus stand.
हाँ जी.
Now, for example, sometimes if I want to travel to Delhi, sector 17 would be feasible option for the traveler.
हम्म.
But if I want to travel to Himachal, the 43 bus stand would be the feasible option for the traveler. So how this thing traveler will come to know? If I'm a expert, now for example, I'm
हम्म.
selling the bus tickets. I take that and I give them a route 43 and he's going to sector, maybe I give a bus from
हम्म.
43 bus stand to
हम्म.
Delhi.
हम्म.
The fare is maybe 1,000 rupees. But for
ठीक
sector
है.
17, the fare is 600 rupees.
ओके. विल प्रेफर 17 then.
Why? So it means as an expert, I have to understand. Now, for
हम्म.
example, I will give them a 1,000 rupees fare. I will say, he will say, no, he's expensive. I will buy from some different agency. So it means
ओके.
as an expert, I have to understand
हम्म.
not in every city, but yes, which is required. In Japan, again, we have two airports, Jessica.
हम्म.
One we called
हम्म.
as NRT, and the second we
हम्म.
called as HND. There's some
ओके.
flights which we goes via Narita. NRT stand for Narita Airport,
ओके.
and HND stand for Haneda Airport. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
हाँ जी सर.
Sometimes, when I make a route, I give a flight via Narita, but on the way back, I give the flight via Haneda. My fare can drop down. मेरा fare reduce हो जाता है. My fare will get reduced. Is it clear
ओके.
to you?
हाँ जी
Because
सर,
I'm giving you a proper training of practical how the pattern works.
हाँ जी सर।
So Japan is a country, Tokyo is a
हम्म,
city, the
सिटी,
city code is TYO,
ओ, टीओ,
okay,
यस, हाँ
and
जी,
the
2 एयरपोर्ट्स,
airport codes NRT and HND. NRT
एनआईटी,
stand for Narita and HND stand for Haneda. Is it clear to
ओ,
you?
यस सर, टोटली,
And Jessica, we have one major airline of Japan Airlines, which is Japan Airlines. As I said to you, Jessica, in system, he will not understand English. He will understand the code. So the code of Japan Airlines is JL. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी सर,
Clear?
हाँ
Okay.
जी, हाँ जी,
Now we'll move to the country of China because I will brief you because this is the main briefing which we required in the very first day, right? Because
ओके,
until unless you're not aware that there is a two airport, Naita and Haneda, how you make a route?
हाँ जी,
Clear? Is it clear to you,
यस,
Jessica?
हाँ
Now,
जी सर,
Jessica, we have a country, China. In China, we have, three major cities. One we called as Shanghai.
ठीक है,
The city code of Shanghai is SHA.
SHA,
And the airport code of Shanghai is PVG. Is it clear to you?
शंघाई, SHA is a code, PVG is an, ठीक है,
Airport
हाँ
code.
जी,
Now, for
ठीक
example,
है,
we have Tokyo city code because we have two things. One is city code and one is airport code. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी सर,
Now, we have, because sometimes I check the flight to SHA, but dramatically he will take to PVG. So I have to understand this is one and the same thing. Is it
ओके,
clear to you?
हाँ जी सर,
Then we have the city name is Beijing.
हाँ
Okay.
जी, हाँ जी,
Okay. Beijing, the city code is BJS
BJS, ओके,
and the airport code is PEK, PEC. Is it clear to
PK,
you?
हाँ जी सर, हाँ जी,
Clear? Okay.
हाँ जी,
Then we
यस,
have a city. We have next city, we have a Canton, which we call as Guangzhou.
गुआंगजू, कैंटन,
Guangzhou,
गुआंगजू,
yes, Canton, which we call as Guangzhou. Is it clear to you? Okay,
गुआंगजू, हाँ जी सर,
clear.
हाँ जी,
This city, Canton, we call
हम्म,
as CAN. Now, CAN city code itself and CAN airport code itself. Is it clear to you?
यस सर,
Clear.
ठीक है, हाँ जी, हाँ जी,
Now we'll move to the patron of Hong Kong, Chinese Taipei. Okay, Taipei. Now, Taipei is a country. Taipei.
ठीक है,
Taipei is very close to China because over here we also Mandarin. They speak the language Mandarin. We have ni hao, man ni hao, wo han hao, wo ye han hao, ni na ni, shui shi, sai qian. So these type of terms they can use it out. Okay.
ओके,
Now Taipei is a country. Okay.
ओके,
So Taipei is a country and the city name is Chinese Taipei.
चाइनीज थापाई, सिटी नेम इज चाइनीज थापाई, ओके,
Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी सर,
And the code is TPE.
TPE, ठीक है,
Yes.
सिटी
Now,
कोड,
Jessica, one thing you have to understand.
हाँ जी,
We have Shanghai, right? So
हाँ
the
जी,
alien of Shanghai is China Eastern. Repeat after me. The alien of Shanghai is China Eastern. The code is MU. Is it clear to you? Eastern, we have a spelling of EASTERN. We have a typing error. Okay, China Eastern. See because like we have done the airline of Japan because we have to do the airlines of every country and city. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी,
So Japan Airlines belongs to Tokyo,
जापान,
Narita,
हाँ
and Haneda. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी,
Okay.
ठीक है,
Shanghai is a city, SHAPVG, which belongs to China Eastern. So China Eastern belongs to a Shanghai city. The code is MU. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी,
Okay, Jessica, I
हाँ जी, हाँ
understand
जी,
because that's a new terms. So
हम्म,
that's why the session is under recording. Clear?
हाँ
Okay.
जी,
Now we have Beijing. Okay. Now Beijing, we have an airline which is Air China.
एयर चाइना, ओके,
The code is CA. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी सर,
Clear?
हाँ
Because
जी,
we have to understand the code. Okay.
ठीक है, हाँ
Now
जी,
Canton, we have a airline is China Southern. China
ठीक है,
Southern, the code is CZ. Now repeat after me. If you will work for a US campaign, so over here I can say CZ. Z we call it Z, CZ. Is it clear to you?
इजी, हाँ जी,
Okay. So now
Hmm.
repeat after me. Japan is a country. Repeat after me.
Japan is a country.
Tokyo is a city.
Tokyo is a city.
The city code is TYO.
City code is TYO.
And over here we have two things. One is Narita and Haneda. Narita
Yes
stand
sir.
for NRT. Haneda
Hmm.
stand for HND.
HND. ठीक
Okay.
है.
We have
हाँ
a
जी.
airline which we call as Japan Airlines JL. Is it clear to you?
ठीक ठीक है सर. हाँ जी.
Okay. Now we have a China is a country.
China is a country.
Shanghai is a city.
Shanghai is a city.
City code is SHA
City code is SHA. Okay.
and airport code is PVG.
Okay. Airport
For
code is PVG.
yes, for Shanghai, we have an
Hmm.
airline which we call as China Eastern
MU. ठीक है.
MU.
China Eastern MU. Okay.
Clear?
ठीक है.
Then we have
हाँ
a
जी.
next city of China is Beijing.
Beijing.
BJS is a city code
BGS is a city code.
and PEK is an airport code. Is it clear to you?
Yes. P.
Then we have over here we have a airline which we call as Air China. The code is CA. Is it clear to you?
Yes. Sir.
Then we
CA.
have
Yes.
yes. Then we have the next city we have is Canton.
Canton. Yes sir.
Yes, the code is CAN. Okay.
Code is CAN. Hmm.
The airline of Canton is China Southern.
Okay. Airline of this is China Southern,
The
which
code
code
is
is CZ.
CZ. Okay.
CZ. Yes, sir.
Then we have Taipei. Taipei, what I would say, is a country, and the city is Chinese Taipei. The code is TPE. Clear?
TP. हाँ जी सर, अब समझ आ गया मेरे को.
Clear? And
हाँ जी.
obviously, it has an airlines also. We have a Air China belongs to Beijing, and China Air belongs to Chinese Taipei. Is it clear to the code is CI? Is it clear to you? So
हाँ जी.
China Air China is not the same. Air China is different for Beijing, and China Air belongs to my
There is
I
to
Chinese
Chinese
Taipei.
Taipei.
Is it clear?
ठीक है. हाँ जी. हाँ जी. हाँ जी.
Now, Jessica, the question arise. What? Tell me. Now, for example, I am a layman. I can also forget the code.
Hmm.
Clear?
हाँ जी.
Now, how I can remember the code? Obviously, it will dramatically come with the practice, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And obviously, now this is a system which will work upon. You see the system?
हाँ जी.
Now, Jessica, for example, I will show you some commands. Now, for example, your traveler, you know, Japan is a country, okay? And Tokyo is a city. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
हाँ जी सर.
Tokyo is a city, and
हाँ
definitely
जी.
you will operate this system. I will give you the access of my system. It's the very first day. In the second
Okay.
third day,
Okay.
I will give the access, and you will operate this system because when you will work in the live system, you have to operate this system. Is it clear to
ठीक
you?
है. Yes sir.
Now, for example, you forget the code of Tokyo, and the client is sitting in front of you. So where you ask, you ask to your colleague? No, you ask your system. You will put an entry .ce
.ce.
to check the code of the city. TOKYO. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी sir.
For example, if you forget, because dramatically we'll give the system also the practical training. We do theoretical also, we'll do practical also. Okay, which is required,
Okay.
obviously. Okay,
Hmm.
because because in at the time of interview, you know,
Hmm.
your knowledge has to be very excellent,
Okay. हाँ जी.
right? I tell
हाँ
you
जी.
my experience. I was facing an interview of
Hmm.
uh, of a company, right?
Hmm.
And over there, which is a Australia's biggest brand of flight center management.
Okay.
The company name is Flight Center Management. It's Australia very biggest brand.
Hmm.
Okay. And over there, the branch head and the operation head, they ask a number of questions,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
And I
Hmm.
replied them very easily. It's very ease. I was very ease. And they asked the question. I said, yes, ask the question that you want to ask. So I want, you have to be this type of knowledge so that the moment you'll face an interview, yes, ask me whatever you want to ask, you can ask to me. So is it clear to
Okay.
you? For
हाँ
this,
जी सर.
you have to watch my sessions. Is if you
ठीक है.
really want to be as an expert, right? So you go
Yes
to the
sir.
system, say .ce Tokyo, and you will enter. System will show you the code of TYO. Clear?
हाँ जी
System will show you the two codes also, HND and NRT, which we have done for an airport code. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी
Now,
yes sir
obviously, you will say over here we have OCO, TOCO, TYO. No. See, as an expert, you have to understand, yes, TYO is a code, right? Okay. And two airports which we work on, HND and NRT, which is the main airports, Haneda and Narita. Is it clear to you? Now,
yes
for
sir
example, you forgot the code of Shanghai. Shanghai, which
ठीक
is
है
in China. So dot
हाँ
C,
जी
you will put the entry of dot CE, Shanghai,
शंघाई
and you will
okay
enter. The system will show you
हाँ
SHA is the city code
और
and PVG is an
PVG is the airport code
exactly. Is it clear to you?
yes sir got it fully
Now, for example, Jessica, you forgot the code of airlines. Is it clear to you?
yes sir
Now, for example, we have China airline and you have to, because you have to understand the code in the system,
हम्म हम्म
you will do the entry of dot AE.
AE
If
okay
you forget the airline code and China Air,
China ठीक है
the system will see the code of China Airlines CI. Is it clear to you?
CI ठीक है
CI
मत
China Airlines. Is it clear to you?
हाँ
This is
जी
China Air Cargo, which we don't require. This is China Airlines CI. Is it clear to you?
yes sir
Now, for example, you want to see the code of China Southern, China Eastern, China
हम्म
Eastern, enter
हम्म
dot AE MU. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी sir
Is it clear to you, Jessica?
yes sir
Clear, Jessica?
हाँ
Now,
जी sir
Jessica, one thing from tomorrow onwards, you have to download AnyDesk also in your system. With the help of AnyDesk, I will give the access of my system. Download was AnyDesk only in your system. So with the help of AnyDesk, I will give the access of my system. You'll get the access of my system. Okay.
okay
You will
yes
download
sir
AnyDesk.
हम्म
There will be a numeric code which will get generate. Okay. Now
okay
I will show you
okay
how the system work. AnyDesk. Now can you see my screen of AnyDesk, Jessica?
हाँ जी sir like
Okay.
it's normal only because it is same
Yes. Is it clear to you? Okay. So basically this which will work upon. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
हाँ
So
जी
AnyDesk is something like, wherein you will enter my ID. Okay. I
okay
will give my ID 211
हम्म
807 Okay.
हम्म
Over there,
हम्म
you will put my ID and you'll get a system of you'll get access of my system.
हम्म
Okay. And
हम्म
then you will operate this command .ce .ae. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
yes sir
Clear.
हाँ
Now
जी
we can go back to pattern of the again notepad. Is it clear to you?
but हाँ जी sir
Now we can enter dramatically in the portion of Southeast Asia countries.
ठीक है
Moving Southeast Asia country, we have one country which is Hong Kong, right?
हांगकांग हाँ जी
So Hong Kong is a country
हाँ
and Hong Kong is also a city. Is it clear to you?
ठीक है हाँ जी
Okay.
हाँ
And the
जी
code of Hong Kong is HKG. Clear?
HKG हाँ जी
Clear?
हाँ
Okay.
जी हाँ जी
And the airlines of Hong Kong is
हम्म
Cathay Pacific. Cathay
एयरलाइंस ऑफिस क्या थे पैसिफिक
Pacific. Clear?
हाँ
And
जी
the code is CX. Is it clear to you?
CX okay
Hong Kong airline, which we call as Dragon Air also. Dragon Air. Repeat after me, Dragon.
ड्रैगन एयर ठीक है
Yes. If you really want to see the code of Dragon Air, because Hong Kong Airlines, Hong Kong, we also work for a Dragon Air. Repeat after me. Cathay Pacific, Dragon Air. Okay.
कैथे पैसिफिक ड्रैगन एयर कैथे
Yes.
पैसिफिक ड्रैगन एयर ओके
I can say now, for example, if I want to see the code of Dragon Air, I can say .ae
डॉट
Dragon
एन ए
Dragon Air.
ए
Okay.
यस
Now
यस
the code is DZ. No, no,
DZ
it's not a
ओके
DZ. No, 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 no. Dragon is not a system. Okay, that's fine. DZ is not Dragon is not operating because earlier it was Dragon Air also. So you can make it Cathay Pacific. Okay, CX is koi Donghai airline. No. Okay, is it clear to
अच्छा
you? So if you want to
हाँ
see
जी
the code of Cathay Pacific, you can say .ae
डॉट ई कैथे
Cathay
पैसिफिक
Pacific. Okay,
हम्म
and you will get a code of CX, Cathay
CX
Pacific. Is it clear to
ठीक
you?
है.
So
हाँ
Cathay
जी सर.
Pacific is the airlines which belongs to the uh, Hong Kong airline. Now, for example, sometime it happens, Jessica, you know the code CX, but you
हम्म.
forget what is this code belongs to.
अच्छा.
Now,
ठीक
for
है.
example, you know CX and you forget the CX belongs to which airline. Then you can put entry of .AD, not .AE. You will put the
हाँ.
entry .AD
AD
CX, Cathay
AD.
Pacific.
अच्छा हाँ. Cool. ठीक है.
Now,
एक
for
मिनट में.
example, you forget
हम्म.
NRT. You forget what is NRT. You remember what is NRT. You will say .CD, not .CE, because that is
ठीक है.
decoding. Encoding, E stand for encoding and D stand for decoding, right? So
ठीक है.
.CD, NRT, and it will be
ठीक है.
open Narita, Japan. Is it clear to you?
नैरेटिव. हाँ जी. हाँ. हाँ जी सर.
Okay, right?
यस सर.
So now, Jessica, we
हम्म.
have Southeast Asia countries. Now in Southeast Asia countries, we have first country, which is Singapore. So Singapore is a country and
हम्म.
Singapore is a city. Singapore is a
ठीक है.
country, Singapore is a city, and the code is SIN. And the airline is Singapore Airlines.
ओके.
Yes,
तो
very simple. And the code is
हाँ.
SQ. The code is SQ.
SQ.
Is it
ठीक
clear
है.
to you?
हाँ जी.
Then we have a Malaysia. Malaysia is
हम्म.
a country. Repeat after me. Malaysia is a country.
मलेशिया इज अ कंट्री.
Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur.
कोलालमपुर.
Kuala Lumpur is a city. Clear. The code is KUL.
ओके. कोलालमपुर एंड उसका सिटी कोड है KUL. ठीक है.
KUL. And the airline name is Malaysian Airline. Malaysian
एयरलाइन.
Airline. And the code is MH. Is it clear to you?
हाँ जी सर.
We have one more city of Malaysia, which is Penang. Repeat after me, Penang. Now, Penang. Repeat after me, Penang in Malaysia. Bolo Penang. Repeat after me. Bolo, Jessica, you there? Jessica, you there? Hello.
हेलो. हेलो.
You there? So we have one more code, which is one more. See, we have Malaysia and Penang. Is it clear to you, Jessica?
Yes sir, actually my internet got unstable, so I was
Okay.
here like Malaysia Airlines and you were telling me about
We have
Penang.
one more city, which is Penang.
Okay, Penang. ठीक
Yes,
है.
Penang. And if you really want to see the code of Penang, you can say .ce Penang, .ce Penang. The code is PEN. Is it clear to you?
PN. ठीक है. हाँ.
Clear.
Dot.
So Jessica, session मेरे ख्याल से, because which I observe, because that's a very first day, right? You have to learn the code also. I just want to stop the session right now, because I
Okay.
don't want the session should be very heavy, because you have done the indicator also. Now first, it's the very first day. Okay.
Hmm.
So what I want from your side, Jessica, I'm going to share a recording of this session. You need a recording of this session, Jessica?
Yes sir, I need it.
Okay. I'm going to share a recording in the next 5-10 minutes time. You'll get a recording. You have to watch
Okay.
the session. You have to make your notes and you have to submit back to me the task.
Okay. Cool enough.
Then we'll cover up. Then we'll cover up tomorrow. We'll cover up entire countries, but it's the very first day. I don't want it should be heavy and it will cross from your head.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी. ठीक है सर.
Right? Clear?
हाँ जी.
Okay.
हाँ जी.
So tomorrow we'll work on any desk. Tomorrow we'll work on any desk, and
ठीक है.
obviously parallel will work on Zoom also. So tomorrow we'll use two systems, Zoom and AnyDesk, wherein I will give you some commands. Okay. And you will operate those commands. Is it clear to you?
ठीक है. Yes sir.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll
हाँ
work
जी.
upon how the Southeast Asia countries, UAE countries, their airlines, their coding. Okay. Obviously. Okay. And then we'll move to the pattern. Is it clear
ठीक
to
है
you,
सर.
Jessica Bache?
हाँ
You
हाँ जी
understand the
सर.
entire concept today?
हाँ जी, बहुत अच्छे से सर.
Clear? So
हाँ जी.
practice hard. I will share the recording and I will meet you tomorrow in the next session. Okay?
Okay sir, thank you.
Okay. Chalo.
Yes
Thank
sir.
you. Bye bye.
हाँ जी sir. Sir, did my friend call you?
She sent me a text, but I was very occupied, so I will give her a call. Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool enough sir.
Okay.
ठीक है sir. हाँ जी
Okay.
sir.
All right. All right.
Yes sir, thank you.
All right.